identification.
Let's go.
The first part of that always reminds me of, I think it was Sly Fox or something like that. Let's Go All the Way.
Yeah.
It's a song in the 80s or early 90s, something like that. That beat.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Happy Monday. Before
Happy New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seemed like we were just saying the Eve last Monday.
Right?
Yeah, everybody keeps asking me why I'm not doing the Herb Wednesday, and I'm like, well, last week it was Christmas, and this week it's New Year's, so I'll wait and start it back up afterwards. And it's only supposed to be every other week, but I'll probably get more in the swing of things when it gets, growing season.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And it was nice earlier, and the temperature has dropped so fast in like the last hour.
Must be a front.
Yeah. Although tomorrow it says it's supposed to get up to 50, and then we're supposed to get the blizzard and this. They make it sound worse than it is. Which it's the weather. You can't do nothing about it. It's either going to be cold, or it's going to be raining, or it's going to be something. So just get along with it. I don't like snow, but I can't stop it. The only time I really pay attention to weather is at the growing season, waiting for that last frost, and then getting my plants outside.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we got Tina B, got Pat Evans, got B Charmin. We got some ER fella down there.
Get boot him. I tell you
I
every
don't know
week.
about that guy.
Watt told me he don't like that guy.
And
You gotta watch out for that Watt guy, too.
Yeah, I hear they're going on a trip.
GT Junior grows at Alaska.
Yes.
They were having trouble saying his name last night. I didn't get to watch the whole interview because my power went out. So
seems like a real good guy. I just call him GT.
GT.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm probably going to join the thing there, because I'm already growing stuff. I'm not at the moment because I had stopped growing my lettuce and stuff at the moment. So I'll probably grow up some stuff. And here's little Frenchie in Big Texas. Good to see you. How have you been? Oh boy. Yeah, I figured I would talk a little bit about these plane crashes. And I thought, the big plane crash was the one in South Korea.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately is, a lot of people died and everything, but the more I look at it, in the last 2 weeks, there has been a lot of plane crashes. A lot. And there's a lot of different news about other things involving plane crashes and stuff. Like you remember, I think it's been 10 years. Remember when that one airplane came up missing, and they never did find any part of
But,
it.
the
Yeah.
Pan Am flight,
No, it was Malaysian.
Malaysia Airlines. Yeah.
Yeah.
370 was the flight number, I think.
Yeah.
90.
They just announced, let me see if I can find it again.
Seen an article about that one the other day. Might be the same one you got.
They found part of the tail section, but that was
No,
it.
they actually didn't. They said it. Um, they thought that was it, but found out it wasn't.
Really?
Yeah, after 10 years, they're agreeing to resume to continue looking for this thing.
Yeah. Well, you know who was on that
For
plane?
no, they're not doing no fee or anything.
Yeah. You know who was a lot of people that were on that plane were, CEOs and, big tech and, chips, cyber chips and,
Yeah,
high tech execs and,
yeah. And a lot of times you start seeing it's almost like a trend of these. Um, December 19th, we had a Honolulu plane crashed, which I'm not trying to go down the conspiracy thing, but it was real fishy.
Mhm.
There was one in Lithuania, uh, December 20th, and you can keep going. There was one in Brazil on the 22nd, the 25th, Kazakhstan, I think it was. Yeah,
Yep.
Kazakhstan killing 38. The 26th, there was another one that possible Russia shot them down by accident or something like that.
Yeah.
And these are going every day. There's another plane crash, and let me see if I can find some more of these that I noticed. And of course, we got the one earlier from South Korea, um, which
Yeah.
I do believe it's up to 179 at the moment. And I just realized my camera's off. Not looking at the screen. I've got too many tabs open. I've got 3 monitors, and I still have too many tabs.
It's been a bad year for plane incidents. All the way
Yeah,
back from, remember the beginning of the year when doors and windows were just falling out?
yeah, and well, that was being reported because of Boeing stuff.
I heard
And
they're losing money hand over fist, so they
yeah,
say.
yeah, I'm not gonna go into too much of that because there's
Yeah.
the
Yep.
blowers and stuff with that stuff, and I thought maybe that stuff was tied together. Parts falling off, this and that, and
It's like
who knows?
remember earlier this year they had the strike, and I seen one report that said that they were losing like $1 billion a week during
Yeah,
that whole ordeal.
yeah. Um, yeah, trying to find that. Yeah, a deadly, and they're calling it Deadly December from the last 7 days. 7 plane crashes, hundreds dead.
Mm.
Um, yeah, mostly it's the Korean thing. It's
That's sketchy.
plugging up a lot of them. There has been other airplanes, smaller airplanes, smaller personal jets and stuff that's went down that is getting covered up by these other. I'm not saying they're cover ups or anything, but it's getting covered up those articles are getting covered up by this major one.
It's not getting the coverage like the bigger ones are.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of they're saying is it's, flying isn't as safe as driving anymore, at least in December.
And of course, that's like one of the busiest flying months of the year, you know.
Yeah, 2 killed in a private plane crash in Texas.
Hmm.
Mesa plane crashes takes 5 lives, and yeah, some of these it would it'd be good to kind of dig into eventually a passenger list of these. I'm not saying there's anything involved or anything, but just my curiosity of it, because there's so many, and just they're it's so odd.
Especially when the passenger list, and like then when they finally release calls, you know, was it a technical issue? Was it
Yeah.
a wind or weather issue? You know, what I don't understand is they always find a little black box. Why don't they just make the entire plane out of that same material? You know what I mean? They always find it and it's always intact.
Because it
Yeah.
wouldn't get off the ground. The plane would be too heavy.
Maybe.
Have you seen how they build them back black boxes and stuff, and they're
I'd
not
like
really
to.
black either.
No, they're like orange red.
Yeah, so they can find them, which
That makes sense.
I guess because it sounds better than find the orange and yellow and blue
Yeah.
box.
I guess because it would stick out, you know. I guess that a certain color orange, you know, just like hunting, it sticks out.
Exactly, blaze orange, so you don't get yourself.
Oh, Pat brings up something very interesting because I was going to do a video of it, um, and I actually did a lot of research on this. Um, if you go to China um, and look at the updated Google Maps, zoom into the cities and stuff, blue roofs all over the place. They started replacing their roofing material and stuff, and it's all being painted blue.
Hmm.
Not saying there's anything in that, but we remember Hawaii
Yep.
thing, where blue items were untouched by flames.
Mm.
Yeah, very very interesting things. Um, and the more I dug in this, um, the not the government, but there's the whatever is below the government. I forget what it is, but um, has been put in charge of uh, their state buildings. I guess it is redoing those roofs and painting them this new space age material that happens to be blue.
Yeah.
Better get up there and start painting it blue. There has been people on their roofs painting them blue.
Oh, I
I've
wouldn't be surprised.
yeah. Anytime I um, drive somewhere and then you see somebody put a new roof on and it's blue, and it's like, I wonder why they picked blue. Is that their favorite color, or is there something else in there?
It's that with it. Well, how do I say this without getting you in trouble? It has to do with DEW and the color spectrum and how the said whatever affects whatever it's hitting. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
In other words, it doesn't work well with the color blue.
Mm-hmm. And the odd thing about those well, laser beams, if you want to call them that, um, they can be changed. All you do is change the color of their lenses. But then again, there are some that's easier seen than others, and the ones that are could be used now could be. I'm not an expert in this. Could be used now. Um, like Eric said, cannot be seen, and the color that they're copying are is blue because of the blue sky. So it's matching the same color of a blue roof, so it read between the lines.
Right.
But
Great.
it is interesting.
Grace, you really going to do that to your roof?
Although the plane that crashed in Alaska, um, that was taking some oil people somewhere, I guess.
Yeah.
It was a blue plane. Not saying it had anything to do with any of this, but you know, that's the first thing that caught my eye. I seen the wreckage, and it was a blue plane. It's all interesting stuff, though, and I'm not saying there's conspiracy behind it, but sometimes it makes you wonder, um, when you can go so long and you don't see hardly any plane crashes or anything being reported, and then all of a sudden, woof, you're being slammed with a whole 2 weeks worth every day. And uh, like I said, this one they uh, and I don't follow this place too much, but AP News, they actually have a whole page of all the plane crashes and everything for the last month. And like I said, there's quite a bit. The Kazakhstan one was a blue plane trip too. Um, actually, there was one in New York too, the 13th. Texas one was the 11th. Uh, Okay. What was that all about?
I don't know.
What the heck? What is going on? Evidently, I'm talking about something I shouldn't be talking about. Okay, time to change subject.
Talk about fruitcake.
Wow. What? You there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Well, that is weird. No, it's actually a gray shirt. Okay. Well, nice interruption.
I believe that was someone just giving you a nudge.
Yeah. Huh. Hey, Sandy. Yeah, I've never. I keep waiting for it to freeze up or something again, but
All right, I'm back.
oh, there you are.
Sorry about I had to go get my mom something.
Well, you missed it.
Oh, what did I miss?
They
Everything.
it kicked us off of it's not StreamYard. We went backstage, all of us, even me.
Yeah.
And
Really?
I'm sitting there talking. I was on another tab, and I'm like, came back, and there's nobody up there. I'm like, what the heck?
Dana's got it right. She thought we got sucked into a portal blob on screen.
I did it for 5 minutes and all heck breaks loose.
That's it.
Yeah.
I hope you don't do this on the trail, Water. I'm not going with you.
No, it'll just be the men. There won't be any mom duties.
No, I don't mean that.
What's that?
I mean disappearing.
Oh no, I can easily reappear. It's hard to lose me, man. You might mistake me for a Sasquatch, but I'll be there.
Oh no. Yeah, Pat. There's supposed to be a big solar flare coming. I was reading on that in a little bit. It could be dangerous.
I always wondered stuff like that. How does it affect airplanes, or what do they have built in that prevents something from like that from messing with their instruments?
Yeah. Well, some of them, the newer ones, are like they can take hits from lightning and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
But there's always that freak thing that can happen. But like the satellites, everybody says, why don't the satellites get affected by the EMPs and solar flares and this and that? Because they're protected. They got the Faraday cages and everything to protect, because they're up in space, so they get hit all the time with higher amounts of radiation and all kinds of stuff. So
oh yeah.
it wouldn't make much sense of putting something up there that gets hit with that stuff all the time.
Oh, the ladies are talking about food again. Here we go.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and switch it up, I guess. Since it's New Year's trivia.
Oh,
That sounds interesting.
In what year did the ball lowering celebration in Times Square first take place? And this should be up Grace's alley here since
1924.
1924.
is that a yes or no?
No. It's
No.
oh,
I've, and I have looked it up at one time in my research of history, and I still can't remember.
Hey, we got 27, we got 52, and you guys are way off still.
Somebody Google it.
I'm tempted, but I'm not.
No, I don't do that. That's cheating.
First one, I don't know when they could have did it. Man, when was the first Dick Clark's? Well, I'm pretty sure it was before his
Well, I don't
celebration.
think it was him.
That was in the 1800s.
I know he was old, but oh, Life of Bobby's close.
1914.
Well, I'm saying close because you got 3 of the numbers right.
Oh, 1971.
No,
No. Wow.
he just switched the numbers around.
Man, whatever it is, it's going to shock me, though. I already know.
Okay, the question is, in what year did the ball lowering celebration in Times Square first take place? Oh, Life of Bobby got it.
Mm,
He's just
1907.
yeah.
Wow.
I was 3 years old then.
You were 3 years old.
It's an old joke.
Okay, how often or how much confetti drops in Times Square on New Year's Eve? Wow.
Are we talking cubic yards or are we talking tonnage?
Yeah,
3,500 pounds.
you got to come up with the weight.
In pounds?
Well, yeah,
I'll say 2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds. Okay. Grace is 2 tons, 50 tons. Dang,
There's 100 tons in there.
100
Lot of-
tons.
That's a
Wow,
lot of
The
fitty.
city would be covered.
3 tons, which technically all you guys with the tons are kind of right because they don't give you an exact. It says more than a ton.
So we'll say ton and a half.
What's a ton? 2,000
It's
pounds?
only a 3 or 4 block area.
Yeah. Imagine 2,000 plus pounds of confetti just raining down on you. Man, imagine the guy that's got to clean all that up.
Yeah, well, imagine if it just all came out at one time.
Oh, you can break your neck. It's like an avalanche.
Everybody laying there, let me out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're making confetti angels on the pavement. That's a lot.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know this one. In what country is it a tradition to jump off a chair at midnight on New Year's Eve to avoid bad luck in the new year?
Germany.
No.
Fair.
And I'm going to be doing it this year just to make sure.
Italy.
Ireland, Italy, no.
North
China.
Carolina.
Finland, no.
Hmm.
France? No.
Portugal.
Clueless? No, that's
Spain.
Clueless. That's California, isn't it? Sorry for those in California.
Egypt.
Germany, no. Italy, no.
China.
No.
China.
China. Turkey.
Turkey, no.
Um,
Japan.
Romania.
Japan.
Romania is closer to the country, though.
Okay, getting warmer.
Poland is too. Oh, no,
Transylvania.
Poland. No, Poland is close to it, actually.
Norway.
No. I'll give you guys a clue. It starts with a D.
Denmark.
Oh,
Denmark.
Yeah. What'd you say, Eric?
Denmark.
Okay, just making sure. That's what I heard. Yeah, it's Denmark.
man, we said everyone but Denmark.
So I wonder how many people in Denmark go to the hospital for broken ankles or
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
that'd be
if
interesting.
they're all jumping at the same time. It's going to
yeah,
make a big racket.
or floors are being repaired New Year's Day.
That's like plumbers the day after Thanksgiving. So they're busy too.
What happens during a popular New Year's Day event called the Polar Bear Plunge?
Oh, I know what that is.
Oh, I didn't know it was just in that area.
Oh, it's just the Pacific area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's by
I'll say
Grace, isn't it?
the
Where?
UK.
Up by Grace. Is it off Long Island? They run into the cold water?
Uh,
Or should I say Lung Island? I'm sorry.
well, this is
Yeah, Coney
uh,
Island Oceans. Close enough.
Minnesota.
From
Well,
Jersey.
see, it could be other places, but
They do it all over.
yeah, that's what I always thought, and according to this, it's in New Hampshire,
Okay, yeah, it's cold up there.
typically in a place located in the northern hemisphere.
Yeah, all the
And
states with "new" in their name. It gets pretty cold.
yeah, okay. In Eric probably knows this one.
Uh-oh.
In
That's bad luck.
46 BC, which Roman leader made January 1st a New Year's Day or New Year's Day?
Think I know.
Marcus Aurelius.
No.
Julius,
Yeah.
the Julian calendar.
See, I told you I wasn't that old.
Me too, Brutus.
What does Baby New Year typically wear?
Ooh, I don't know.
A diaper
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, don't you remember the
and a little bucket of shrimp.
Like a
don't you know the
sash.
cartoon or the animated thing that they have they used
Yeah,
to have? I haven't seen it in a long time. Okay, Life of Bobby got diaper and sash.
yeah.
One more thing that he wears
A rattle.
or her wears, I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
It's the top hat.
Oh,
Remember
the
the top
top
hat?
hat. You're right. You're right. The top hat. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I wonder what that symbolizes.
Okay. Which city drops a giant chocolate kiss at midnight on New Year's Eve?
Oh, I know that one.
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool to see that.
Only now they do it in Mexico
See,
because they moved.
Yeah, I don't know how old these questions are, so it could be in Mexico now. Oh wow! When did the practice of making New Year's resolutions start?
oh, that's a
After
good
the
question.
fruitcake was gone.
That's got to be something newer. I don't think it's as old as some of these other ones we've been mentioning.
Hey, Susie D,
I'll say 63.
1972. No, you guys are so off.
We're just too young, man.
Another one of these that Eric might know.
Uh, Man, that's a hard guess.
1900s. No.
Before the 1800s?
I'll just say the city is not there anymore.
Oh, Pompeii.
Nope. 100 BC.
100 BC. Wow.
No, that wouldn't be the time. Oh, B got the city.
Atlantis. Oh,
No,
Babylon. Babylon.
Babylon. 4,000 years ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow,
ancient
way off.
Babylonians made it up.
Huh.
I would never guess that either.
No, I wouldn't have. I won't forget it now, though. People have been
And
making New Year's resolutions for 4,000 years.
yeah,
Hmm.
what country produces champagne,
Oh, I know
the drink of choice on New Year's Eve?
what they say to technically be called champagne, it has to come from that particular region.
Well, I'm thinking again they missed this question up. Who produce? I think it's who produces the most champagne. But yeah, everybody got France
Yeah, France.
because yeah, I know they're not the only country that makes. They used to be, but
Yeah, I
now
think it
you can
used to
buy it
be.
in California and everywhere else.
It was named after the Champagne region of France.
Yeah,
But yeah, a lot's expanded and changed since then.
They
yeah.
call it champagne.
Yeah.
In Greece, what object is baked into a New Year's cake to bring good luck?
A porcelain plate.
No.
A olive.
An olive? Key?
Yeah, that's something pretty specific.
A baby? That's
What?
Louisiana.
That-
And you said it's to bring them good luck?
No, that it is true. They put I forget what the cake is, but they bake a little baby inside the cake. It's like a small cake like that and square.
Mm.
So far I haven't seen anybody get it yet.
Hmm.
Oh, B got it. A coin, yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
Okay. Around which landmark do people in London gather to watch fireworks on New Year's Eve?
I think I know the area.
London Bridge.
No. Wait, London Bridge is over here.
How do you figure?
Um,
London Bridge is in England. Big Ben, the clock, the Thames River.
oh wait, Grace got it. London Eye. Yeah, because I'm not watching the screen. I'm only watching my bot chat over here because it's easier for me to read, and it sometimes skips. uh, what's the bridge that they brought over, and it's in Arizona, Lake Havasu area? There's a bridge. I thought that was the London Bridge.
There is one out that way. I forget. I have to look it up, but yeah, you're right. There is some bridge that was supposed to have been from London out there that was removed or something.
Yeah. Oh,
That
it
was an
is the London
interesting
Bridge.
journey.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, could swear there it was London Bridge was there. Um, in Spain, what fruit do people eat 12 of when midnight strikes? Okay, that makes sense now. They eat 12 of them when midnight strikes.
uh, figs,
Oh, Jennifer got it right off the bat. Grapes.
grapes. Huh,
Yeah,
12 grapes.
Spain, I would have said olives too, because it olive sounds about right.
I have to look into that.
An Irish tradition on New Year's Eve is to add what to the table to pay tribute to loved ones who have passed away during the year.
Oh,
Hmm.
I have no idea. Uh,
That kind of could be depressing. Beer? Oh, B got it. An extra place setting.
huh.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be depressing if, a lot of people pass that year. What do people in Japan make sure they get in the mail before New Year's Day?
Hmm.
And don't lock the door? Oh, that's interesting. In case they show up. A calendar? No. Dragons? Money? Tax bill? That's what I thought. That I thought maybe that's when they have to have their taxes in by, but no.
I don't know what it could be.
Big Ben.
I think
Fortune cooking.
you may be a little behind on the London question.
Yeah. I've never heard of this, which kind of makes sense because you don't want to get your cards late. It's their New Year's cards.
Huh.
So I guess it's like the same thing as Christmas cards. You
That
want to make
makes
sure you get
sense.
your Christmas cards in before Christmas, I guess. Um, question number 15 is what was a major fear as soon as the clock struck midnight on January 1st, 2000?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I was a kid, but I still remember it.
Oh, yeah. I made some money off of that.
Like, man, all the adults is freaking out. I mean, what could happen? You know?
Yeah. Where did I hear somebody talking about it earlier today? Oh yeah, Y2K. Um, yeah, they said that they went to the store and bought a whole bunch of stuff, and um, they had bought a bunch of toilet paper, and they all huddled. They all slept in the living room, and I'm just shaking my head and like, oh boy. They thought, the power is going to go out and they were going to lose all their money in the bank, and they were going all this horrible stuff that was going to happen, and they found out that when they woke up, nothing happened.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I was 12 years old, and I think it was probably about midsummer. Until then, that's all they was talking about on the news.
Oh yeah. In what 2 years did the Times Square ball not drop?
Probably
Which
during
everybody
about
should know this
wartime.
one. And they're given years though, so
Mm,
1943 and 44.
oh
42
yeah,
and 43.
yeah, 42 and 43.
Okay.
that
Yeah.
makes sense. Oh,
Now, bonus question: why?
WW2.
Oh yeah, but
Well, there's a reason behind it.
Uh, Probably the materials and metals and stuff.
Nope.
well, it could have been. There was a lot of Rosie the Riveters. Maybe they were all working.
No.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
well, think of it this way: we were at war with somebody.
Okay, lights, right?
Yeah.
Wolf
Oh,
pack.
yeah. B got it. Lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
because at that time lights were off
Yep.
because you didn't in the big cities because that was like
U-boats.
Oh man. I bet
that's
that
like
was
putting a
eerie.
bullseye on you.
That was eerie in New York.
Oh, I bet.
That makes sense though.
hmm In 1904, which newspaper sponsored the first New Year's Eve celebration in Times Square?
Hmm.
Imagine it would be local.
Grace should know this one. Oh, there you go. Jennifer got it. New York Times.
I'm gonna say the Daily Bugle.
On which day do many people give up on New Year's resolution? Oh,
You just said that the other day. Somebody
yeah.
did.
See if anybody remembers. Yeah, there you go. Second Friday in January.
Mm,
Formerly known as Quitter's Day.
I've been there.
I'd have to quit on the Saturday or something, just so I wouldn't be labeled on that Quitter's Day.
Yeah.
Uh, January is named after which Roman god?
Oh,
Roman god
hmm
or Greek god?
That's what it says, Roman god.
They both had their separate beings. So a lot of them were similar, but they had their set just like the Greek.
Juno, no.
Like I should definitely know this
Oh,
one.
B got it.
Janus.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. What are the triangles on the Times Square ball made of?
Glass.
No, you got to name what it's
Oh,
actually made from.
um, what's that stuff called? Like a crystal. It's like a type of crystal.
Yeah, but you got to come up
Uh,
with the name of the crystal.
Swarovski. Swarovski. I can't pronounce it, but I think it's Swarovski crystal or Swarovski.
Didn't know that's not even close. Oh, B got it.
What is it?
Waterford.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even close. I knew it was a crystal, but I thought it was the other one.
They make good scopes, what?
Man, that thing's worth some money then to make that.
What's the name of the annual New Year's Day parade that takes place in Pasadena, California? That's
Oh,
easy. I've made
yeah,
so much money selling things there. That sounds bad, but
yeah, the football
I'll
parade.
say what was sold after, because if I say it, it'll give it away.
Yep, somebody got it.
The Rose Parade, yeah, not the Rose Bowl, the Rose Parade, and that's what because it's at nighttime. You these battery operated roses, they have a little light on them, and this been a long time because we sold them for $1 back then, so that tells you how long ago they were. They probably sell for $10 now. But we'd have bundles and bundles. We'd have these um, the bags that you used to carry newspapers in, and we'd have 2 and 3 of these things and sell them left and right.
Oh, I bet.
I didn't end up for that one night. We'd make $3,000-$4,000 just selling those, and we got paid. Um, well, I didn't get paid. Everybody else got paid that much. A quarter per sale. So you can just imagine how many were sold. You go down the thing, and everybody had these roses, which these batteries would die about halfway through. They were junk.
That, that that Rose Parade, yeah, it's a big deal out there every year.
Yeah, that we used to go to in Oakland when they had the World Series. That's when that earthquake hit, though.
It's been a few years, but I've seen a statistic on how many. You know how they use the roses on the floats and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I mean, how many roses they used to do that whole ordeal? And I was like, wow, that's a lot of roses.
rose petals and all
Yeah,
that stuff. How many it takes to make it? Because they actually have to have roses. Most of it's carnations now, but they have to have so many different. They have to have so many roses in it to be in the contest.
yeah.
Okay. Um, what do the Scottish call New Year's Eve?
Huh. Scottish. Couldn't even come up with a good guess on that
I don't know. Robert the Bruce night? I don't know.
Drinking night.
Doors night.
Wow. You'll know.
God,
I guess no. No idea. Wow.
no
Beef is
Scots
a
in the
no.
chat. I think he got everybody stumped.
Okay. Here we go. Hogmanay.
Hogmanay.
It's one word.
Huh.
Don't know what it means. Well, it means New Year's Eve, but why they call it that, I have no idea. Monkey
Look
dance.
that up.
Bacon flavored mayo. I don't know.
True or false? As far as New York, I keep saying New York, New Year's Eve plans go, more people choose to go out than stay home. And it's hard to say when this was at. So,
Hmm.
true would be to go out, false would be to stay home. And we got a true, false, true, true. And again, I don't know when this questions were asked because I think it would be different pre 2020.
Yeah.
But it is 53% of people stay home with their families. So it is false.
Well, it's close.
Yeah. In Italy, what color underwear do people wear on New Year's Eve
Oh
to
wow.
bring good luck and love?
It's pretty specific.
Yeah, I'm not touching that one.
Oh.
Yeah, I always thought you did if you wanted. Oh, never mind.
Mm, what color could it be?
Sandy got it. Sandy M. Yeah, it's red.
That's what I was thinking. Red. Huh. Wonder what that means.
What French speaking country declared its independence on January 1st, 1804?
I think I know.
CJ over there with the polka dots. Oh, Dana B got it. Hades.
Yep.
Cool.
On average, how many hours do parents book a babysitter for New Year's Eve?
Huh. Average.
So how much do they want? How much time do they want? And this is according to care.com. So
Maybe
evidently it's a statistic. 4 hours. Nope. 10
6 hours.
hours. No. 5 hours. Getting closer, Grace.
So I was thinking between 6 and 8 hours, probably.
Yeah, it's 6 hours.
Man, oh, they're having a good
From
time.
7 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Okay, that ain't too bad.
Oh, after Russians write down their New Year's wish on a piece of paper, what do they do with it?
They
I think
eat
I
it.
know.
They eat it? 72 hours?
There you go.
And that's if you go to
That you
jail.
must have had a rough night if you eat 70.
The weekend in the jail.
I say they burn it.
Yep, they burn it. Balloon? I think that's in Japan.
Yeah, I've seen that where they light the lanterns and let them float up or do
I
something
think
with it.
that's a burial thing, though. It's a samurai burial thing.
Might be.
It lights up. It's like a balloon lantern thingy.
Yeah.
People in which U.S. territory toss a bucket of water out of the window to drive away lingering evil spirits from the year?
A
Puerto,
U.S. territory?
Puerto Rico.
Yep, Puerto Rico.
Huh.
Wonder how many people get buckets of water tossed on them as they're walking by somebody's house.
Yeah.
I'm not an evil spirit. MPH, you may want to hit the live button. I think you're about 4 questions behind. Oh, Danny B's kicking people again. In Australia, what serves as a backdrop for one of the world's largest firework displays on New Year's Eve?
I think I know that one.
Yeah, it's
Pretty confident, mate. Pretty confident.
Yeah.
it's a big thing you see a lot of times when they yep, Life of Bobby.
Sydney Opera House.
Yep.
That'd be nice to see.
Okay. True or false? Making New Year's resolution is more popular among young people than adults.
I say that's true. At a certain age, you done got figured out what you're gonna keep around and what you're not. I mean, you're gonna do what you want to do. You know, young people they can be more indecisive.
With Gen Z, they don't care.
Yeah,
Uh,
they don't care.
answer
They'll
is true. Of those who made resolutions last year, 49% fell between the ages of 18 and 29, according to Pew Research Center survey.
Oh, man, that's a weird age range.
Yeah.
It's like before 25, what resolutions do you have to make? You know?
uh, make sure your gender doesn't change.
Yeah.
What's our next one? What city is home to New Year's Day Mummers Parade?
Mummers.
Yeah,
I don't know what a mummer is. Uh,
somebody should know.
somebody's got to know.
We got a London. No,
Mum's the word.
I don't know what a. Oh, B knew. Okay, what's a mummers?
Yeah.
Here, let me look at. Um, it's just a parade.
Huh.
Mummers Parade is an event held on January 1st, Philadelphia. Why are they called mummers? Believe to be one of the oldest folk festivals in America.
Huh.
And traditionally that has been going on since time of ancient Egyptians. I guess it's like a mummy.
I was wondering if that had some type of reference, but wow, we'll have to look into that.
Hmm.
What date does that happen on?
The first.
Huh. I'll find out if Mr. Boswell's a mummer.
Why is the Chinese New Year celebrated at a different time?
I think it's something to more to do with the lunar phases.
Yeah, not
Um,
the Gregorian one
yeah,
time zone. What time does the Times Square ball start making its descent? Because they didn't get the memo.
can't be long. Uh, maybe an hour.
Oh, you're way off.
Wow.
10 seconds before midnight. It
No,
starts.
no. It
Well, that's the count they
Oh,
give.
TH2 got it. It actually takes a minute.
oh man, I was way off. You're right. What did I say? An hour? Oh,
That's really slow going down.
yeah. Don't worry, folks. It's getting closer.
Hey,
Right?
TJ.
37 more minutes to go. We shouldn't have added all those extra crystals.
How many people watch the Times Square ball drop around the world? And it's again, it's the more than thing.
Say more than 30 million.
Oh, more than that.
Um,
Yes, Jeff. Man's always wrong. Woman's always right.
120,
Even if the man is right, he's not right. She's right.
more than 120 million.
200 million. Now, this is around the world.
All around the world. 250 million. Final answer.
Nope. I see everybody really low or really high.
Oh,
If life with Bobby take off at zero, it would be right on.
280 million.
Nope.
Mm.
It is more than 1 billion.
More than 1 billion?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, we were way, all of us were way off. Mm. You figure that's about 1/10 of the world's population almost. They say there's around roughly 9 billion or however many people there is.
Well, it's odd that they would watch New York's one, though, you know?
I guess New York just has that lore, when people think of America, they still think of coming in, people that's never been, they think of New York City or.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in Japan, though, it's like, wow,
Yeah, I wouldn't even bother.
it's already New Year's,
Yeah.
but they
Imagine they
still
put on a
watch
good
it. That's
show.
weird. I mean, it used to be good. Now it is what it is.
Yeah.
What famous action did Abraham Lincoln take on January 1st, 1863?
Uh, know that.
That wouldn't be the Gettysburg Address, would it?
No.
No.
I mean, it's besides the Gettysburg, it's the most.
Oh, the Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah.
Sorry if anybody was typing out that whole word. Sorry.
Yep. He issued it, which declared that all people held as slaves within the rebellious states are and henceforth shall be free. Okay, that's another question I haven't even thought about wondering. How much does the Times Square ball weigh? And it's in pounds, by the way.
It's pretty. It's probably heavier than we would think, especially with those crystals and components. Yeah.
And there's three little midgets on little tricycles that lower the ball down.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't know
Forget about
that?
those.
No.
Oh yeah.
Shrimp midgets?
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I know.
You can call them that. I mean, that's okay. I say 1,500 pounds.
Okay, we got 28,000, 1,200,
Need more midgets.
2,000, 1,000, 5,000, um, 12,000 is the close. Oh, 11,050. That's closer. That's probably the
Wow.
closest anybody's going to get.
Oh, it's in the tons. Man.
Yeah, it's 11,875 to be
Man.
exact.
Those are some pretty strong midgets if it's that heavy.
Man. Yeah. It's way heavier than I thought. Mm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know when this Reader's Digest thing came out. So, what type of peas do people in the U.S. South eat on New Year's Eve for good luck in the new year?
Man, I don't know. I might have to phone a friend.
Yeah.
Anybody out there?
Black-eyed peas.
We went and got some from the store to cook. Now some collard greens and some pork
Oh,
chops.
that sounds wonderful.
Yeah. Black eyed peas.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, can't wait.
On New Year's, people in the Philippines wear clothing featuring what type of pattern for good luck?
Hmm. Pattern.
On New Year's.
Gotta be something specific. Polka dots.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, that Grape Jan's got in there real quick. I didn't know that either.
Me
I was
neither.
just a guess.
Jams was
Uh,
lurking.
Now, Grape Jans, what's the meaning for the polka dots though? Other than, I guess it's a pattern for good luck, but why polka dots give you good luck
good question.
and not like triangles or stripes? Stop messing with my mouse, cat. You always do this.
Huh.
She says luck, circles, rounds equals money.
Hmm.
The Chinese.
Interesting.
It's from the Chinese. Huh. That's interesting.
Interesting.
Uh, on December 31st, 1935, Charles S. Darwin received a patent for his invention of what popular board game?
Um,
That
What
wasn't
year?
Darwin.
What year?
1935. It wasn't Darwin, though. Why did they have Darwin?
uh,
I know this.
Monopoly?
Yeah. Darrow is the guy's name.
Yeah, that's a misspell.
Yeah.
huh.
I didn't know it until I seen the Monopoly, and I know,
Yeah, I was thinking like Darwin, the scientist.
yeah.
I
I was
was
like,
like, what's he doing? What's he doing making board games?
what landmark immigration station in New York Harbor officially opened January 1st, 1892?
Ellis Island.
Yeah, 1892.
Hmm.
I bet that was a booming place back then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just imagine.
What do they do with the place now?
Is it just for tourists? Tourism now?
Is it even open though, where tourists can go there?
Yeah, Grace might
I'd
know.
hope so.
Oh,
It'd be cool to see and experience it, especially if your grandfathers or some of your family might have came through there at one time.
they closed it down. It's still a tourist attraction. Okay.
Be cool to visit.
Um, what does Father Time represent?
The passing of the previous year.
Yeah.
All the time.
Which round tree do the Dutch eat on New Year's? And I almost like that's it. Which round treat do the Dutch eat on New Year's?
Huh. I have no idea. What I'm thinking is probably definitely not the answer.
Okay. Donna, you're behind a couple questions now. I haven't seen the word yet. I don't even know how to say it. Okay, I kind of do.
It's definitely not what I'm thinking then. Um,
Yeah, I think when I went there, the scaffolding was still there, or they were just putting the scaffolding up on the Statue of Liberty.
do they still let people go in the statue or no?
I don't know. Um, in B, you're kind of right. The donut, it's
Hmm.
Ollie Bolin. Ollie Bolin.
Sounds interesting.
It's a version of donut without the hole. So it's a donut that they didn't cut out the hole.
Huh. I'll give that a try.
It's probably a relative of the fruitcake.
Cancel that last order.
What do people blow on to make noise on New Year's Eve? Shut up, Eric.
I didn't say nothing. What are you talking about? I'd say a kazoo.
Because
Well, sure. Some people call them party favors. I don't know.
I don't know.
Horn.
That would have been my guess.
I'd say kazoo because they're really high.
oh yeah, I see. CJ got it up there. I didn't see it at first. Cat, stop messing with the mouse. Scooch back here. There you go. It's a park horn.
No, it's a kazoo.
Oh, party. I'm like, what kind of horn you blowing? Bunky has a bunch of them. it's a party horn, also called a party blower or noise maker.
Huh.
Um, who currently? Oh, okay. Who currently hosts Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve on ABC?
Oh Lord.
I know that only because I've seen a
Is that
commercial
a
the
real
other day.
cat? Yeah. This is Rugnut. Huh. You're a Rugnut. Yep, Ryan Seacrest.
He's everywhere. He hosts Wheel of Fortune now.
I thought you were going to say Jeopardy.
Yeah, I had to catch myself. Man,
I said, is he really on Jeopardy now? I I can't get into Jeopardy now. I used to love watching Jeopardy.
it's tough without Alex up there.
Yeah, I I just can't get into it. It's like watching a different show or something.
Yeah.
Okay. How many New Year's parties does the gang in How We Met Your Mother plan to attend in the span of 3 hours? Okay, how many people watch, or is it still a show? How
I
I
don't
Met
think
Your Mother.
I don't think it's no longer a show, but I admit I
Mhm.
have seen a couple episodes of it. But the answer to the question, I have no idea. I'll say
Uh,
a dozen.
we got 10, don't know, 5. 5 is close. I'll just give you that. 12, It says 4. It was in the episode on 2005 titled The Limo. The group aims to hit up 5 parties, but only ends up making 4. Okay, so you were right at 5.
2005. Wow.
What is the highest grossing New Year's Day movie?
Oh,
Did it come out on New Year's? Is that what it's asking?
Yeah.
Oh, now that one I couldn't tell you. It'd just be a total guess. Uh,
Well, I'll see if anybody gets it, and then I'll give you guys a clue.
don't
well, they
nobody
could.
guess yet. I like clues.
Yeah.
That's pretty specific. Rush Hour.
Oh, B got it. Avatar. I
Really?
was going to say blue people, not the
Yeah.
Smurfs.
Not, yeah, not the Smurfs, not the other blue people. Huh. Avatar. I never watched the second one, but I have seen the first one.
The second Avatar.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad, but I don't think it got the hype that the first one got.
Would you say it's worth watching?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
be
I
quick
didn't
with it.
watch it no 3D or anything. I just watched it on TV.
Oh yeah.
Um, what 1989 classic rom-com has the two main characters finally coming together on New Year's Eve?
I think I know that one. I'm correct. It also used to be a sound that a lot of people used to hear.
A sound?
Okay, maybe that's not it, man. Never mind.
What's a rom-com? Oh, Dana B got it. When Harry Met Sally.
I was thinking of
I'm assuming
It's
that's what
romantic
you meant.
comedy. Right.
I was thinking of You Got Mail, where the two didn't they meet up in You Got Mail or something?
Yeah, in New York City or something.
Okay, that was way off.
I think that's the one where they met up in New York City.
No, wasn't that Sleepless in Seattle?
Oh yeah, that was Sleepless in Seattle. Which one was the male one? It was the same guy, wasn't it? That played both of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, have to look it up.
Okay, in 1999 episode of Friends called "The One with the Routine," which two characters tried to get on camera during New York Rockin' Eve?
I hadn't watched much of the show. I couldn't tell you all the characters. I think I can name two probably.
Okay, I haven't seen anybody get it yet, so
The only two I know is Ross and Phoebe.
well, you got one.
Okay. Hey, that was a lucky guess.
Oh, they didn't hear it. Okay. In 1999 episode of Friends called "The One with the Routine," which two characters try to get on camera during New York's Rockin' Eve? Phoebe and Rachel? No.
What's another one's name?
Ross and Rachel? No. We already know it's Ross, so you guys got to get the other one. Joey and Chandler, no.
Oh, so
Marcel, his little monkey.
Oh, there you go. Ross and Monica.
Monica.
Question 50. Who is credited with writing the words to O Lang Syne?
Hmm.
I couldn't tell you on that one.
It's a Wonderful Life.
They sung that at the end.
A short fella. I don't know how tall he is. It's Robert Burns.
Oh,
Hmm.
What 1972 disaster takes place on New Year Eve in 1972 is a disaster movie. And I love this movie.
man.
Hang on, hang on.
Oh, Towering Inferno?
No.
1972?
Yep.
Ooh, couldn't tell you.
She used to be a Olympic swimmer. Oh, Dana B got it.
Yeah.
Poseidon Adventure.
Huh.
What Swedish what Swedish pop band sings the song Happy New Year? Oh boy.
Wow.
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know. ABBA?
Yep.
Really?
Really?
Huh. I couldn't name one. Abba. I gotta look up the song later.
Where does the 2011 movie New York oh my, New Year's Eve take place? Come on, Grace, you should know this one. Where does the 2011 movie New Year's Eve take place? Pat got it. New York. What famous British four band? No, four man band. They forgot to put man in there. Audition for Decca Records on New Year's Day in 1962, only to get rejected by the label. Oh wow, that was fast. Life Bobby. Yeah, Beatles. Oh, I bet you they kicked themselves in the butt after that one, didn't they? Reject the Beatles. In The Godfather Part 2. What occurs between Michael and his brother Fredo during the New York Eve party in Havana?
I'm sorry. What was the question, Bush?
In The Godfather Part 2, what occurs between Michael and his brother Fredo during a New Year's Eve party in
Oh,
Havana?
he kisses him.
Well, what was the kiss called?
A kiss of death.
Yeah. Never saw that. Oh man, you're missing out. I think 2 was probably I like 2 a lot better. I think they're both good.
Yeah.
Now the rest of them I didn't care for, but 1 and 2 was really good.
And don't forget, admit nothing. So,
Poor Donna.
yeah, is she back farther?
So is
Or?
NPH too. There's few. I think it's because we had issues.
Yeah. TH2 still in the cornfield.
Okay, this should go pretty fast. What actor famously says "Merry New Year" in 1983 Trading Places?
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
That's a good movie.
yeah. Them 2 old guys.
Yeah.
Mortimer and
Dukes, the Dukes.
the Dukes. Yeah,
It was Ralph Bellamy and what's the other guy?
you really done it now, Mortimer.
Right? There's something wrong with your brother. I can't go any farther than that because it's bad
Yep.
word. Oh, what's his name?
Hey, Prepper. In the what time? Okay, we got plenty of time. In the TV special Happy New Year, Charlie Brown, what does Charlie need to finish in order to attend Peppermint Patty's New Year Eve party?
Might be the only Charlie Brown special I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen that one.
I remembered whenever I seen it.
I probably have, just don't remember. I remember one time, even when I was a kid, most of them they aired them whatever season, you know.
Oh yeah. Life of Bobby got the book report, but what was the book report on? Bonus question.
Oh,
Cat. Is it War and Peace?
oh,
Growing weed.
And that actually that was the last question.
Uh-oh.
But that was actually pretty good though.
Yes. Fun.
Oh, and this something just came popping up on the screen, and guess what it is? FFA or FAA investigates near collision at LAX. Delta plane and Gonzaga basketball team jets narrowly close call.
I think that stuff happens every day, though.
This just came in an hour ago.
Yeah. And during the holidays, you're going to see more of it because there's more people traveling. Just a theory.
Now I can actually show you the picture of how close call it was. Let me see if I can share it. One coming in and one taking off.
Mm.
That's cutting it close there.
Yeah, that's too close.
So the one in South Korea's got me stumped.
Figure eights on the track. Oh. Which cat is? Oh, probably it'd probably blue or fuzz nuts. They're the ones that usually right next to me. And then there's Spike, and then there's Rug Nut. And Brutus if it's cold. Oh. So what are you guys doing on New Year's Eve?
Oh,
Oh,
not a whole lot. Still be out here at my mom's.
not much here either. Just listening to all the neighbors shoot off their toys.
No Bulldogs. They'll be playing New Year's Day.
Oh, I was gonna say, isn't it New Year's
Playing
Day?
in Notre Dame, aren't you?
Yeah, New
Yeah,
Orleans.
Gotta watch
It's an
them
eve
Irish.
night game.
yeah. I hate to say, poor dogs are going home.
For the championship. Got to read the fine print. I don't know. It's going to be a good one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think
It's weird how we got
it is
matched
gonna
up
be
with
a
Notre
good-
Dame. This will be the 4th overall time that Georgia and Notre Dame have played each other.
Fourth time.
Yeah, only the 4th time overall.
Wow. Here, say hi. Not to me. Say hi to them.
Kitty, kitty.
I think the last time those two teams played was in the Sugar Bowl a few years back.
Sugar Bowl. That's probably the only time they play is when they're in a bowl.
Yeah, that'd be yeah. Well, there was. We played a couple seasons ago, but I can't remember if it was in a bowl game or they threw it in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess. But yeah, it wouldn't happen normally. Yeah.
I was going to say this. Grace nailed it on the head. Guys, watch your animals New Year's Eve because the fireworks and make them go
Oh, yeah.
which way,
Yeah.
jumping fences. And so if you can, keep them in. Another thing I do on New Year's Eve, I put money out under the mat. whether the front door mat, back door mat, doesn't matter. It could be $1 or a 5 or whatever you got, but it's got to be paper money. And then once New Year's strikes, you bring it back in. That way the money comes across your threshold, regardless of whether it's front or back door. And that way you have money coming in all year. That's one of the things I do.
I've heard people do that or talk about it.
Yeah, last year I had to bring my rabbits in the house because the people just moved in here. We're shooting off fireworks in the back here,
Yeah.
really loud ones too. So when I looked out the window, I could see them going back and forth in their cages, and I was like, bring them in. And it was fun. Pitch black, except for fireworks over top, getting the rabbits out and stick them in a little hole in the cage and then bringing them in.
Yes, B, there is a term for that. It's called superstition.
But I think they got pretty well used to it now, though. All the noises and stuff. What's your paw?
Oh, that's what I was going to ask James. Lumpia? That looked good.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, egg rolls.
Yeah, and then they showed it's not angel hair pasta, but it's real fine and it's mixed with a lot of stuff. Look, why am I talking about food? I promised myself.
Sounds good. Whatever they're cooking, I know it's some good stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the last part of the live last night. I
Yeah,
couldn't use my phone, but I didn't know how long the power was going to be out. So
you have high winds come through?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Our um, our tornado sirens went off.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
I don't know because they have two different ones, but the watch and the warning, I don't know which ones are which. So I just thought it was a tornado watch, so or a warning. I don't know which one it was. Only thing I'm worried about is because the backside of my house has a metal roof. The rest of it's solid. That's the only weak point that I would worry about was that roof back there. Now, if it was just a normal roof, I would get up there and do it myself. But this thing is like 5 stories up in the sky. From if I had to get on it from the back of the house, they actually had when they put the metal roof on last, they actually had a lift to lift them up there because they couldn't find ladders long enough, which I was suspicious of because roofing companies have ladders. There's one thing they have a lot of is ladders.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Especially nowadays. Look at the money you could spend on other stuff. Cigarettes are so expensive. We were talking about that last week, wasn't we?
Yeah. I'm definitely doing it.
Who said they were paying $17 for a pack of
I think
cigarettes?
that was in somebody in Canada that was watching you.
Oh, woof. $17. Damn.
You know how much money that is a month?
Yeah,
Almost
I
a
mean,
dollar a cigarette.
if you smoke 2 cartons a
Yeah,
week,
I mean that's what? That's $34 a day.
jeez,
Times, well, you got 29 and 31, so split the difference times 30, right?
a
Yeah,
lot of
whatever
money.
it is.
Then times 12.
Damn.
Crazy.
Add another 10 packs for when you're driving or
Yeah.
drinking. What is going on here? Grace is duct taping people now.
Watch out, man.
Yeah, I'm glad. I stopped smoking too, because I would probably I'd probably grow my own tobacco because it's way too expensive.
I wonder how much tobacco you'd have to grow to just supply for a year, or
It would probably be a pretty good amount. I mean, one plant would probably last you a week or two at least. Oh, probably a month actually, depending on what kind you get, because the leaves are huge.
yeah. Seen what was it? Hall Seeds. He had a few different varieties.
Yeah.
Pat Evans says it's $80 a carton where she's at.
Jeez.
Dang.
Almost buy a cow for that.
That's wow.
Well, just think if you spent that every week, and that's pushing it, depending how much you smoke.
Yeah, I'm putting that money towards my Appalachian Trail Fund. Every time I think about buying a pack,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just throw it in the change jar.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you go hiking today? And I kind of, yeah.
I did a little bit actually. I
You,
walked around my mom's property and was looking at some trees and stuff that still needed to be cut up. And
I meant you went to the store.
oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
went
was back
hiking
in the
in the
nuts.
store.
Man, dealing with the folks in the Wally world, man, that was
Tomorrow I'm hiking at Publix and Ollie's. So
it's a much better hike than I had. I promise you.
Ooh, they don't even sell that anymore, do they? Cools. The
Yeah,
menthol.
that's still a brand.
I thought they outlawed menthol because it was
They were talking about it. They were
racist
talking
or
about it,
something.
but something like that, they'd have to ban it all. At that point they did that. Well, that would definitely make me quit faster because the kind I smoke have menthol in them. So
yeah, back when I was a little guy, my pops used to smoke Luckies unfiltered. His
Oh yeah.
his fingertips would be yellow from the nicotine at the end of the day.
Was he a Navy guy?
No, he was Army
Oh,
recon
okay.
Korea.
Well, they did too. They smoked the Luckies too, didn't they?
Yep. All the branches smoked the Luckies.
Yeah.
I used to work with a guy. I don't know what kind of cigarettes he smoked, but every time he'd get one, we'd be on lunch break and he'd fire one up. He'd rip the filter off.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
Oh
why don't you just buy and roll your own? He said, nah, I like it better this way.
yeah. My uncle used to smoke Pall Mall. He was at Air Force, so
Yeah.
okay. Let me bring this up. There we go.
Yeah.
And it's almost time for the Vineyard Chicks. So I'm going to go ahead and drop their link in the chat here.
What's their theme for tonight?
8 decades, I do believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 decades of rock and roll.
Oh, wow.
Um, yeah, I was going to ask you that earlier, Bob, about the growing there, growing of that. But I see you put it down there. You can legally grow 8 plants. I remember I think the last time I grew some was in South Dakota. I was a lot younger then. And I was in Job Corps. And we were out in the middle of nowhere in Nemo, South Dakota. And we had in the background we had this mountain range, and they had cut trees down, and I grew plants in the tree trunks. I just have to remember where they were and everything. No one ever found them, which was surprising. I had a lot of fun at that place. I learned how to ski. Well, I wouldn't technically call it learning how. I didn't fall, and I just kept going straight. I didn't know how to stop, so that became a problem when I got to the bottom of the hill.
Right.
But I got pretty good at just going straight down the hill. But I'll probably see you guys Friday for the live. And again, I won't be live Wednesday because being New Year's. But I do think 101 prepping 101 will be going live tomorrow. So he says.
So he says.
Yeah, we'll have to see. What's the odds?
I think he'll be live. We hadn't seen him in a while. You know, he's got a lot to recap in 2024.
Type of 1 if you think 101's going to go live, and type of 2 if you don't think he's going live tomorrow. We got a 2 and a 1 and 2. Covering all your bases. All 17.
17% chance.
Hey, you guys behave. But make sure you guys head over and check out the Vineyard Chicks. They have a great live for a couple hours. There's the link again in case you missed it. And we will see you over there. And I'll see you Friday. Everybody have a wonderful New Year's and be safe out there.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.